That is not a pretty sight to see. Hi everyone, welcome to Peter Said What, which is the name of my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, I appreciate you so much for stopping by. I love talking about TV shows and movies and critiquing them. I also love to entertain others, and I hope you will enjoy all the content I have on here. So, I'm about to revisit Book 1 of The Dragon Prince, which is one of my all-time favorite animated shows besides Avatar: The Last Airbender, She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, Kipo, Winx Club, and a few others. I can't wait for Book 4 of The Dragon Prince to come out. We're waiting far too long at this point. But hey, at least it's on its way. In this video, I will be talking about each Book 1 episode candidly, and I will also be reacting to some of my favorite moments in each episode as well. As you can tell, I'm paying homage to Callum with this look, as I am wearing this blue shirt and this red scarf. Anyways, without further ado, let's get started with Book 1, Episode 1. Echoes of Thunder.
In the old times, there were only the 6 primal sources of magic. The sun, the moon, the stars, the earth, the sky, and the ocean.
Long ago, the 6 nations lived together in harmony, but everything changed when the fire... I'm just playing. We begin this series with the introductions of pretty much all the main characters, but somehow each and every one of them has either told a lame joke of their own or responded to someone telling them one. Even Viren.
After all, unstoppable is just another kind of stoppable.
No, that's not really right.
Yeah, it made more sense in my head.
For a show that's centered around war and royal assassinations, it sure does like to showcase plenty of moments of levity during times of crises, kinda like another show we all know and love. What is done? King Harrow pulls out the ultimate reverse Uno card on Viren to basically shut him up.
Every one of these men and women would gladly trade their life to save yours.
Their faces are saying, no we don't.
Would you, Vera?
Right. Would he?
Get out.
We all know he wouldn't risk his life for King Harrow. That's so obvious. And Rayla, the only elf assassin who wouldn't dare kill a soul, discovers that the Dragon Prince is still alive, all thanks to Azrin being crazy nosy around the castle.
I can hear something inside. Something alive.
Ah! What a glorious moment. Moonrise. You see, I always love it whenever Claudia uses her dark magic. There's something about the need to always be resourceful that makes practicing dark magic so appealing to me. It's amazing. But Claudia isn't the only magic user here. No. Callum discovers his true calling as a mage after figuring out he's able to cast the Aspero spell. Despite my strong dislike towards Viren, I think King Harrow way overreacted to Viren merely telling him that he is his friend. Like, chill out.
You are a servant of the Kingdom of Katalis. You are a servant.
I also personally believe the theory that the king's not actually dead because Viren probably used the Soul Fang to trade Harrow's soul with his pet bird Pip. But apparently, a lot of people online have debunked this theory, and King Harrow's soul is not actually inside Pip. So I have no idea. Bloodthirsty. Badass Aunt Amaya and her interpreter Gren, whom by the way shares the same voice actor as Adam from The Hollow, made their debuts in this episode, and man, she did not hold back on poor Rayla.
The princes have disappeared.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Poor Rayla, she truly deserves everything that's good in this world, especially after having it rough in this episode. First of all, Amaya gave her a beatdown, and then afterwards, Callum called her a bloodthirsty monster. Even though he doesn't mean it, but you know what? It's all Callum's fault for wanting the key of Erevo so badly. An empty throne.
See, it's working, right? Don't you feel a little better?
Maybe so. Ask your next question.
Okay. Question 2. What are your parents like?
You know what? I sense that Callum is definitely flirting with Rayla here. Talk about foreshadowing. I'm so glad Amaya is able to see right through Viren's BS of trying but failing to convince her that he's not an absolute opportunist.
Fetch a stable boy, quickly. I've encountered a giant pile of bull droppings.
Gran should have just gone ahead and say bullshit, you know?
You wanted this outcome.
Right.
Dare you suggest his death creates opportunity for you?
Speak it. Speak it, Amaya. I mean, Gran. You know what I mean. It's too bad cell phones don't exist in this universe, because it would have come in real handy for Gran at this moment right here.
And you threw me in this dungeon.
Aw, why you gotta do my boy Gran like that? He did nothing to you.
You took me off the mission?
Through the ice. Rayla comes clean with the princess about why she's wearing that assassin's binding that's been cutting off her blood circulation in her left hand. Well, she didn't completely tell them the whole truth because I'm sure it's awkward to tell someone that their dad was assassinated a few days ago.
All you yelling is cracking the ice if we're not careful.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Child. Oh, bait. Well, if we have to put the blame on someone, it should really be Bait because it all started with his ginormous burp up in the mountains, which caused that avalanche. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the world's crappiest father of them all, who tells his son to not only murder a couple of kids, but will also want his daughter to let her brother die if it comes down to saving him versus a dragon egg. Speaking of the dragon egg, our heroes effed up by accidentally dropping it into icy waters, causing it to flicker, which is the last thing that should happen to an egg, really. The dagger and the wolf.
We'll find Callum and Ezrin wherever we find that vile, bloodthirsty elven assassin. Cute braid, though.
Way to pull a complete 180, Claudia.
Oh, I'm so sorry. There's nothing I can do for that poor creature.
Oh my goodness. That animal doctor did not just shade Bait the way he just did right here. Oh, poor Bait. I know things worked out fine for them, but man, that flashback of Alice and Ava was so sad to the point it almost made me tear up, even though this was my second or third time watching this episode. I'm surprised no one in town was able to recognize Callum and Ezrin as the Princess of Katalis, especially when Ezrin is wearing a shirt that screams royalty. I also thought General Amaya would have missing posters put out everywhere throughout the kingdom for the boys or something. Cursed Caldera. Sokka, I mean Callum, just love making those ish-ash noises, huh?
Flash, woof, whoosh, slish slash. Squish squash, sling that slang.
What about the rest of the plan? I probably shouldn't do lightning if I can't see, right?
Oh my goodness, he just stepped on Bait. Did you see that? Did y'all see that? Oh my god. There it is! Oh my goodness. Ouch. That is not a pretty sight to see. I also really enjoyed watching these heart-to-heart moments that paralleled between Ezrin with Rayla and Alice with Callum. It's kind of funny to see a couple of small kids reassuring two teenagers that they are actually great people. It's as if Ezrin and Alice are the older ones with more wisdom in this situation. And apparently, being trapped in a coin is the worst thing that can ever happen to Runan, even over death. Okay now. Wonderstorm. Props to Claudia for being the literal crying laughing emoji and fart emoji in this very moment right here.
I have since learned you cannot trust raccoons.
See, this is why you can't make friends.
Callum, back off.
That is not a nice thing to say to your younger brother, Callum. Come on.
Here? Now?
Get ready, you guys. Look at the spider's face.
Famous jerk face dance.
I just find it so adorable that Callum is doing his jerk face dance or whatever to say he's sorry to Azrin. He's such a great older brother. Again, dark magic is so cool looking. I just love how Claudia's tracking spell looked with the pinkish purplish lights and all. Thank goodness Callum came up with the idea to destroy the Primal Stone to create the Eye of the Storm to hatch the dragon egg, since he remembered Claudia telling him in episode 2 the Primal Stone contains a storm from the same mountain they're on. But he could have given everyone the heads up first. You know, it's cracking. It's cracking.
His eyes are stuck.
No.
To let them open.
Bates like, do I really have to? Oh, so cute! Say hello to the most cutesy wootsy baby dragon ever, the one and only Dragon Prince, who is basically the titular character of this entire franchise, Ozymandias, aka Zim. He's so cute. I just want to pinch his cheeks. Ooh. So that was me revisiting some of my favorite highlights from book 1 of The Dragon Prince. Stay tuned for my next video where I will be revisiting book 2 of The Dragon Prince titled Sky. Please like and share this video if you can. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to check out other kinds of content from me that might pique your interest. I want you all to have a great day ahead. Until next time, bye!